You mentioned defensively, Damian Lillard, 30-plus points tonight. What do you learn from defending a guy like that?
Man, he's been doing it for a while, so I can't do anything to learn from it. I got to check film, see what I can do better, see what I need to do. I'm going to be playing against him for a while, so I got to figure out a way to win some of those battles.
Did you think your shot towards the end of regulation was going in?
Yeah, I actually got 2 good looks, but none of them fell for me throughout the game, so it's all good.
Luke was saying after the game defensively with Lillard, it's very unique in terms of how you have to defend him, breaking some habits. Is that what you're seeing as well?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, last year you got to play against him a little bit. He did the same thing, you know, so we got to figure out what to do. I mean, I honestly don't know what to do, so I got to look at film, ask for a little more guidance, I guess. But I don't know. He's been doing it for a while now.
Were there any times though tonight where he did something and you go, oh, okay, I saw that last year, I could defend that?
No, I mean, he was shooting the ball from deep, you know, and he was making shots.
Yeah,
he was making shots he's supposed to make, and I feel the same way myself. If I'm hot like that, nobody's gonna stop that.
D'Angelo, even with your shot not falling, Luke was saying that he still wants you to take those when they're open. What do you think that does for you?
It's just motivation, and encouragement. I mean, I appreciate that. I mean, my teammates said the same, keep shooting, but I still could have found a way to get guys involved more. I didn't feel like I was trying to force it, but some of them I couldn't pass up, you know, and they just wouldn't fall for me. And at the end of the day, it looks bad, but if we would have got the win, it would have been a different story.
He played some minutes tonight, and just talk about his play.
He was big for us, man. He came right in and knocked a big shot down, got some good rebounds. He played some good minutes.
You talked to him during the game. What are the things you try to talk to him?
I know he can stick that shot. I know a lot of people are telling him to roll, but I know he can make that shot. So I try to talk to him about popping and doing stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you go from where you were like October 12th last year versus where you are this year, like how much more do you know now than you didn't know then?
A lot more. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it's a confidence thing. At the end of the day, it's an experience thing. Time is going to tell when it comes to experience. You can't work on experience. You can't practice it. But I feel way ahead of my game.
Is it more like the game, like you can see the whole board now? You can see that things develop as opposed to reacting to them?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. 2-for-1 situations, foul counts. There's so much that goes into this game that's mentally that you got to be mentally prepared for at the end of the day. So.
We talk so much about matchups between you and other top point guards in this league. When you think back to last year and those matchups, when you look at them again this year, do you have different goals for those, different targets for those matchups?
Yeah, I mean, last year you going into those games, there was no matchup. It was that guard versus us. You know, I wasn't a factor, I guess. It wasn't D'Angelo versus this guard. You know, so. I didn't do anything but learn from it, you know. If they won that battle, they won it. Tried to learn from it going into this year. I can compete a little more because I went around. I played against them a few more times, so I kind of got a feeling where they're looking for their shots, what they're trying to do, how I can guard them and stuff like that. So I feel like it only get better with time.
The West is filled with so many top-tier point guards. Do you look forward to seeing them almost night in and night out?
Man, it's the best. It's the best side. I feel like I'm gonna get better every night. At the end of the day, I'm still learning my way into this league, so competing at a high level and trying to get myself, I don't know, get myself going and get other guys going and winning at the end of the day is all that really matters.
D'Angelo, even though it's preseason, what value do you take from closing out some close games this
big time. It was big time. Last year we struggled, but we came down to the wire a lot of times and we never finished. And like I said in previous interviews, I don't know what it takes to win, you know, so I'm slowly developing those skills.
A lot of top players will talk about how when they get out on the floor, they believe that they are the best player out there.
Yeah.
They can be the best player.
Heck yeah.
How close to that do you feel that you are?
Oh, I felt that way last year. But when it comes to experience, there's only so much you can do with it. And when you don't have that experience and you're going against these veteran guards, they're 2 steps ahead. But you being a young guy going into this league, you're going to have that confidence until you get a reality check. So got my reality check. I'm ready to go.